Now to the push for financial reform. Senate Republicans showing a united front as Democrats try to begin debate on new rules for Wall Street and financial institutions. The GOP blocking debate on the measure in a vote last night, 57 to 41. Democrats need 60 votes to move forward. Let's talk now with Republican Senator Jim DeMint of South Carolina. He's a member of the Senate Banking Committee, and he joins us live from Capitol Hill. Senator, good to see you. I'm sure you saw the Washington Post poll just came out. 2/3 of Americans want stricter federal regulations of banks, financial institutions, and Wall Street firms. By blocking the bill with your vote last night, does your party, the Republican Party, risk alienating voters?
Well, 100% of Republicans want reform. We want to fix the things that cause this financial meltdown. Unfortunately, the bill that's been thrown at us and they're attempting to cram down our throat doesn't fix the things that caused the problem in the first place. What they're trying to do now is use this crisis as a way to expand government control to thousands of community banks and credit unions and businesses that had nothing to do with the problem. And they don't address the low lending standards that were imposed by government, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, that created the subprime problem, and the loose monetary policy from the Federal Reserve. These things aren't even in the bill, and at the same time they perpetuate this class of companies that are too big to fail. So what we're trying to get the Democrats to do is to actually do reform the right way. Instead of just expanding regulations, we need to fix what caused the problem.
Chris Dodd and the president and Tim Geithner, all three say this is not taxpayer bailouts ad nauseum, and yet among the 1,336 pages I see in the Dodd bill, failed firms must repay any amounts owed to the United States, which invites the question, why would a firm owe Uncle Sam money unless, of course, it's been bailed out? Do you think the president and Dodd and Geithner are deliberately trying to mislead the American public?
Well, you can't read this bill without recognizing they do create a permanent class of companies that are going to be treated differently than others. This is something we could fix, and we have talked about ways to fix it. We don't want to continue any form of bailout, but the way it's set up, and we've talked to a lot of experts, this bill is going to perpetuate too big to fail, and the bailouts in the future won't even have to come through Congress. The executive branch can just do it without even asking us or even reporting to the American people. So we want real reform. I think Americans are ready for real reform, but we've got to address those things that actually created the problem.
Senator Jim DeMint, many thanks for being with us.